G'day everyone, and welcome along to another Family Bricks Families Build Together session. Hope that everyone's out there going well. Welcome along my co-host here. How are you going?
Good.
Good. You had a good day?
Yes.
Good week and everything? Alrighty then. I think we go through the usual sort of stuff. Share, like, subscribe, all that around here. I think we've even got a poll there, just sort of asking about space and things like that. We might have a bit of a chat about that later on, so it won't seem completely random. And shout out to the replay gang, Brian's Bricks, who's watched the last one. So for anyone who watches this back, once it's all done, if you leave a comment, then we can give you a shout out on the next one. But big shout out to the replay gang. Always good to see you guys there. And we'll just start off with the sponsor. Just helps pay for a few bits and pieces.
This video is brought to you by McCatsum Holiday Homes in Margate and Broadstairs. Great for a week's holiday or a weekend escape, being just over an hour east of London, UK. Treat yourself to amazing sunsets, a Lego wall, or great food. Visit www.mccatsum.com and mention this YouTube video and we'll look after you.
And I think with that, we'll just jump straight into it here and bring in our first family guests, who I think we're keen to get on this week after they had other commitments last week and couldn't make it. We only did a short one last time because we had a weird time anyhow. Welcome along to Trevor and Tom. How are you guys going?
Hello, everybody. How are we?
Yeah, going well, going well.
Yeah, it's good to see you. It's nice to be back.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry about this week. We couldn't make it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. As we just wanted to have a quick little stream just so we had something going on last week, and I know the time was a bit weird, but no, it's good to have you guys in. And you've had a good week then, I take it?
Yeah, we had a good week, haven't we? You've been to Nan's as well. I've been working, so we've been juggling school holidays again, and we've been getting last bits of uniform and sorting out ready for school because it's only another week away now. So, yes.
Yeah, I know we're doing much the same in the kids' room there, pulling out all their bags and things and trying to get shoes and figure out what's going on and everything. So
it comes round again. We say, 6 weeks holiday, but it flies, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It certainly goes along.
But it's good to be here anyway. And a big shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to the replay gang. It's always good to have them aboard.
Yep. Shout out to them and shout out to Iron Man 2 there. Hi, how you going? And I think with that, we can bring in our other family guests who, their family is also increased by one sort of recently. So I think having been through all that sort of stuff, you remember about the importance of sleep and everything else. So welcome along to Lego Logan and Benji. How you guys going?
Yeah, everybody.
Hey, all right?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you guys?
Good, thank you. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your new edition.
Yeah, thanks very much. Yeah, it's been a busy first week since it came along last Sunday.
You managed to get some sleep then.
It's not bad.
A little bit. Oh well, if we see you not off during the stream, we'll know why. So we'll let him go, give him a pass. So great. Okay then. I think with that, might just sort of go around and sort of see what people might be building and doing today. So Trevor and Tom, what are we sort of looking at working through today?
We're building Yoda's Jedi Starfighter. It's quite. When was it released? August the 1st, I think, when we went to the Lego store and picked this up. So yeah, I got this one.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, it's interesting seeing that one be released because I think when the kids were a bit older, they actually got the previous version, and I think that's when we sort of got back into the Lego a little bit. So I think the pieces are everywhere now. So probably yeah. Okay, brilliant. No, I look forward to seeing how you guys get on with that one. And then going along, Lego Logan, what are you guys going to be working on today?
The Dark Clipper attack. I got it for my birthday a while ago.
Oh, excellent. The hallway scene there.
Yeah. Looking forward to getting the troopers and look. We've also got some packs for the
Ooh. And did you just randomly get the packs, or have you been weighing them out or anything like that?
Well, we managed to pick them up by somebody local that's hopefully done the job for us.
What are you hoping to be in there?
Well, we've already got 4 of them because we were able to get Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, Wolverine, and Storm. So we're hoping for the other ones. So we got.
And in particular, you would like to get?
I'd like to get probably Moon Knight and Misty Knight.
Okay, brilliant. We'll be sure to check in a bit later on and see exactly which one you end up getting. So, certainly been seeing those on social media and different ways, and even some stores have got them sort of pre-opened and things. So,
Yeah.
I think that's terrible what I've seen in some YouTube and different social media, that the boxes have been ripped open, and I don't think there's no need for that, is there, whatsoever?
Yeah. It's just weird that near enough every kind of Asda and Tesco's up here have got them. You're lucky to usually see one store with an early release. I don't know how it's come about. But,
well, I just sort of wonder if, because that's September 1st release, if they sort of look and go, well, kids are going to be wanting these. If we wait till September 1st, they're all back at school. Like,
well, we're unfortunate for Willie. He's already back at school. He's back last week.
no, he looks very thrilled about that. But does that mean that he had an extra week at the beginning, or do you get another week during the year?
Our holidays start before yours. Yeah, we're kind of like, we're 2 weeks before yours, and then back to school 2 weeks before you. So it's always been that. It's always been that way.
A1 Brixton.
I suppose, the good thing about that, if you want to do any traveling or go anywhere or do anything during those first 2 weeks, it's usually a little less crowded and a little bit cheaper.
Yeah, it's always kind of been that for anybody up in Scotland. Get away the first 2 weeks of the holidays if we want to go anywhere down south before kind of your schools break up. And it's a bit cheaper. And a bit less busy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's back at school. The years are still off. So.
They're off for the September 1st.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's back at school for September 1st. But I'm hoping to get along to the store for him.
Yeah, Friday, big release day, Friday.
Yeah.
Depressing.
Yeah.
Anybody?
Is there anything in particular you guys are might be picking up or got your eye on?
Well, as soon as I heard about the gunship week, I've been saving up ever since. And I was looking forward to getting it, but then I realised that I'm not off school on the 1st, so I won't be able to go and get it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump through on the first club, pick it up. Happy about
Yeah.
that. I might pick something else, Subway's money. I don't know. I've not decided yet. Depends how he behaves this week.
If he helps out with the little one.
Yeah, that's no, to be fair to him, he's been great. He's been great with his wee brother. He was helping out last night, and then we went to the shop today, kind of walking about, and he's pushing the pram about and everything, so he was happy with that.
Nice, excellent. Yeah. So is that his only other sibling now, or has he got another one? Or?
No, he's got so Logan's oldest, and then there's Brooklyn, who's in between, middle brother. He's Lego as well.
So the youngest one has been promoted to middle child then.
So yeah, I'm hoping maybe next week to take the youngest to the Lego store. Yeah,
Yeah.
get it for you. Just introduce them to Lego. 2 weeks old.
Brilliant. And Tom, is there anything coming out next week that you sort of takes you fancy?
Alright, to be honest, I haven't seen anything. Not anything that really grabs my attention. I mean, I'm the same with my dad. I like the Hogwarts castle like diorama.
Yep.
So, yeah.
You've got an eye on a kit for your birthday, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Which is the month, yeah.
Yeah.
In October.
Yeah.
Okay. That's because certainly I think Trevor, you've always mentioned that you really like the looks of that one. So I would have thought that would have been something you might be interested in.
Yeah, I do like that Hogwarts Castle and Grounds, I must admit. I'm very tempted on that one. I like all the diorama ones.
Yeah.
Because the only one I haven't got, I mean, I'm collecting the Star Wars ones, is the Jurassic Park one, which I know you've done. But I'm waiting to see if that's on sale. But at the minute, I can only find it about £90.
Yeah, I think I meant to pick that up. It was like an Argos one. With, they did like one of those deals. It was sort of like £60 or something, you know. And I've only ever seen it sort of like that once. So I would imagine it will go down to that again at some stage. But yeah, it's one of those once every 6 months deals. So.
But I couldn't believe when I saw I put it on my Instagram, those flowers, you know, the flowers dot set, you know, the art set.
Yeah.
That you can make like 2 versions of it. They were half price. They were from £60 to £30.
Sometimes it's just your luck. If you're in the right store at the right time, you know, and they've got a sale on, sometimes you just got to grab it when you see it at a good price because, you know, a week later it could just go shoot right back up.
Because I was tempted on some more of the Dream sets because they got them in Sainsbury's, and I'm just thinking, I just know that they'll drop. So I'm just waiting to get the rest of them. So I'm gonna just be a bit more patient on that. I did pick it up and think, no.
After it's like, oh.
I know.
Yeah.
Do I really need it? Do I really want it?
Because the next round of really good deals I find is usually around Black Friday or that sort of November time. That's now stretching out to the better part of the month. So, and it's always frustrating. You go, okay, this is a good deal. You pick something up, and then you see it in Black Friday. And it's like, oh wow, it's even cheaper. Like, but yeah, no, it's gonna this Friday. You got Flab Brondies. Always get it mixed up. Flabricks Brondies. Anyhow, it's just
Fab Blondie's bricks.
That's the one. You know who it is. She's actually going to be on London on Friday, and I think some people trying to meet up. The main problem is that half the trains are not working. So, and I think that Friday as well, they're doing the designer signing in at Leicester Square for Gringotts.
Where are you going to?
Well, I'm going to try to. We'll see how the trains and everything. So it'd be interesting to sort of see what goes on there. But certainly, don't know.
If you do manage to make it, Matt, please do pass on my regards to her.
Yeah, no, definitely will do. So it's just such a shame that the trains are out that day, and I think that's causing a lot of issues and problems. So I know Brickapix had booked to sort of come down just for the day sort of thing on the train and that. And I said to her, you realize they're out? And then she had a look at her ticket and it's like, oh, it's been cancelled. It's just like, oh, great. So I'm not sure she can even make it anymore. But
I just saw Niall in the chat. Hello, mate.
Good to see you along. Welcome to the stream. Hope that you're going well.
Yeah.
We're just at the building.
Let's just quickly pull you up here on the big screen there. You got the.
Tell them what you got.
Oh, Luke Skywalker. One of the Death Troopers.
And one of the Death Troopers there. Cool. Yeah.
We all like the helmet on him. Oh, nice piece.
We've got in this set we've got our figures, so I think that's, I don't know if you can see it right.
Take a look there.
Yoda, and then R2, so R2D2.
R2D2 in there.
By Yoda.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So, I guess while we're on the topic of Star Wars, I think we sort of mentioned it slightly backstage, but obviously we had the first couple episodes of Ahsoka drop. Tom and that, what did you think of it?
I've been seeing loads of stuff online and everywhere, like saying mixed opinions, like, oh, it was really good, oh, it was terrible. In my opinion, I really liked it. I can't wait for more episodes to come. I love Ahsoka, so that's just me. I'm sure everyone else has different opinions, but we'll see.
Yeah, no, and that's fine. But sometimes I find with people online, they need to take those extremes in terms of, oh, it's fantastic, or oh, it's horrible, so that people click on it and things like that. So, but you know, whatever you think is of it is, you know, just as valid. So, yeah, not to be swayed by any of that. Lego Logan, what did you think of it?
I thought it was quite good, and I was quite surprised that 2 episodes were dropped at once. Because you usually only drop 1 a week.
Yeah. I think sometimes with the introduction or the first, when they first start the show off, they might do 2 or 3 episodes just so there's enough to get people interested. And certainly I wouldn't have liked that cliffhanger after the episode and then have to wait a week for that. That would. And then particularly what happened after it, you're sort of like, oh, okay, well, yeah. If there was a week's wait in between that, you probably would be like, oh, really?
I got really surprised at that. Obviously, like, wait, are we allowed to say a bit spoilers? Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Yeah, if you guys want to talk about it.
Okay, right. When she was like stabbed with the lightsaber, I thought, you what? They can't kill off someone like in the first episode, and I'm like, don't do that to me. So we had to watch it. And then she was fine. I was like, oh, okay. Don't do that to me again.
Yeah, it reminds me of an old. There's a humor group called Monty Python, and they did some little gags and that. And one of them was when they had a soldier, and he's getting his arms and legs and everything chopped off, and he kept on fighting. And his line was because his enemy was saying, you know, you can't fight on with this, and the guy would say, "'Tis but a scratch." You know, you've had a whole thing sort of drop off there, and yeah. So, what did you think of Ahsoka?
The only complaint was it left on a hanger, so that's going to be every week complaint.
But aren't they trying to get you back for the next week?
Yeah, that's their method.
So, what did you like in the Ahsoka episode? What was your favorite bit?
My favorite bit, the fighting.
The fighting? Yeah. It was pretty good when Ahsoka was on that bridge and smashed the glass and jumped straight out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. So, what about you, Tom? What was your sort of favorite bit of the episode?
Yeah, when she was fighting, I think it was the Inquisitor. Is it an Inquisitor? Or
Yeah.
not?
What, on the grass bridge where she
Yeah.
out of the window? Yeah.
Yeah. When she was fighting him, I think that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I think, yeah, for the time being, we'll call it Inquisitors until they tell us more about what's going on.
And then as soon as episode 1 started, when we had the 2 I can't remember their names. Yeah, and then they started getting, what's her name, Morgan, is it? Don't know.
Yeah, but in the jail.
Yeah, straight away action. I'm like, oh, okay, it's really cool.
Very exciting.
Yeah, a good way to start it off. So, and Lego Logan, what did you like about the Ahsoka? What was your favorite bit?
I found it quite funny when they were chasing the what was it called? They were it was somebody in Chopper. They were chasing the big barrel thing. I forgot what it was called. It was funny when he was moving his arms about and all that.
Oh, the droid in the
Yeah, Chopper.
Chopper.
Oh,
Yeah.
Chopper the droid. Yeah, I like the droids. Both of them. The one. What's the one in the ship? What's his name?
Chopper.
No.
Huiyuan or something?
Yeah, the actual walking droid that I'm talking about that steered the ship. He made me laugh when she said, "Oh, you're doing really well." He said, "Yeah, only 78% recycled parts." That's funny, that one.
Yeah, it was funny when it was just a quick thing when they're chasing up to put that tracer on the hyperdrive.
That's what it's called, the hyperdrive.
Whatever. And Chopper, if you look really closely, he actually picked up a Lego brick and threw it out.
Oh yeah, because you're on about that on Thursday night. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
So that was a nice little, sort of Easter eggy type thing.
That's something interesting, Matt.
Why didn't you tell us for a moment?
Lego is canon in the Star Wars universe.
Which is this?
Actually, a clear piece in a plastic bag.
You're just doing that to wind me up. So.
Yeah, look, not scratched.
Not scratched. It's like what? Like
all the complaints and
something.
Pristine, that is. Woo.
No complaints to Lego. Yay!
Matt,
You're just like
goes the next hour on the phone asking for new cockpits and everything, windscreens.
Yeah.
Oh, actually.
Yeah, he's got them all scratched.
What's that?
Yeah.
Was that?
The UCS X-wing, the what's this one here? I can never remember. Camaro, both of them scratched. The previous version of that, which was the blue one, the Mustang.
They're all scratched.
They're scratched. The Ghostbuster, the big car. And I'm sure there's one or two others. I've got a list somewhere. It's just like each time. But anyhow, whatever. It's.
Why? I don't understand. Like, why can't they just do what they've done with this? And
because it costs way more, and they don't want to waste more money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think
So-
they'd like say on the UCS set though, cover it up properly. The amount of money you're spending on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're spending a good bit of money on that, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And it's like the main piece for it, or it's kind of like it's hidden off to the side or something. And the Galaxy Explorer, that was the other one, because both of those like yellow ones, because the Galaxy Explorer and the UCS X-wing, that's the exact same piece. It's just that one is obviously in the yellow and the other one is printed. But what was the other thing? Let's have them here. So the other day, it was interesting. Ordered the base plates, and they are now in paper bags.
I've seen them today actually, and Smiths, I'm sure, they had them in paper bags.
I had them in paper bags for ages and stuff.
Have they? Oh God, that was the first time I'd seen them.
So, it's just that
too slow. These kids, eh?
Yeah, exactly. But again, they're at the moment on Amazon on special, which they usually don't. Like, again, it's like every 6 months they go down to that sort of price, so you sort of grab them. So they're good for meals plates and things like that.
So I was reading something today that where Ahsoka. I'm not up to speed with Star Wars as much as Logan is, but see the scene where they went to the, this kind of stones to put the orb in to bring up the map, and she said that this has been here for many years before the Jedi's were here. Aliens saying that this is a way of them opening up for more movies.
Yeah.
Before the Jedi's, so it'd be quite good to see where they go with that kind of down that line.
Could be a hint.
Yeah, as watching Star Wars Theory, who obviously is very big into it and everything like that, and he was making the suggestion that it might actually be sort of like a portal into a completely different galaxy and time, and in which case they can kind of, without properly retconning it, they can kind of ignore what happened in the sequel trilogy. Like, it's kind of a way to get around it. And even because certainly when they had some of the Balon and I think is it Sin is what they call her, the apprentice, when they're there talking or whatever, and it's sort of like they even suggest that it's from a different time, and and that could be the suggestion was, if they're able to do this and travel through time or space or whatever, that's where they can really get power from, and why they're sort of after it as such. But
I suppose it's like a way of Disney opening up in more series or more movies, or you just need to wait and see where they go with it, eh?
Oh.
Well, I'm going to use it anyway.
What's that?
Check.
No, this should be a long one. That's good though.
I loved it when she gave the reference. Ahsoka gave the reference to Anakin, like when she was on about former apprentice and stuff, and then she said like her master didn't finish her training. I just love all the references to that.
Yeah, that's we've seen that in the trailer, and then hasn't happened yet. So hopefully that happens in the next couple episodes. But certainly the way that they can tie it back and how that all goes around.
So it has been released. Remember when she was talking about Anakin and all that, when she didn't finish her training?
Was that in the actual episode, or was that in the trailer?
It was.
Okay.
That's what I was on about in the Ahsoka series.
Okay, yeah, no, the kids are up on this more than what we are, so.
Yeah, there was a mention that she was basically saying that how her Padawan kind of they split up, and she was like she never finished her training.
Yeah.
So there was a wee mention it.
Yeah, because I went back and watched the trailer again after it to sort of see, okay, where some of the bits that we haven't seen yet. Obviously, Balin and that sort of having a bit of a fight with Ahsoka and things. That.
How many episodes is there going to be?
I think is there 8 episodes?
Okay. I was wondering that would there be more just with them releasing 2 at the start. Usually when it's a six series, it's usually 1 episode at a time.
Didn't they? They said they were. So they brought out 2 at the start. Next week they're bringing out 1, and then it carries on with 1, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Until
Yeah,
I think there's another 6 episodes to follow.
This is slightly kind of off topic. But anybody watched the trailer for the Rebel Moon? Oh,
No.
and they go in and attack. Yeah,
that's cool.
Very cool. Yeah.
Going for the spy.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. The trailer. Watch the trailer for which? Sorry.
Rebel Moon. It's Zack Snyder. It's
Rebel Moon.
directing it. Apparently, he wanted to release an R-rated Star Wars movie, and Disney said no, so he's went to Netflix. It's basically it's Star Wars, but it's not Star Wars. You know what I mean? There's troopers, there's lightsabers, it's very similar.
Okay.
I think it comes out. I think it's out in November. It looks like it'll be a good watch.
Okay. No, I have to try and have a look for that. Just completely not even heard or seen anything about it. So
I think the trailer was just leaked this week.
okay.
But yeah, I think out in November. Definitely be a good one to watch if it looks very similar to kind of Star Wars.
Star Wars without being Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah, very much. I
know people saying, like Dad, that sometimes people won't understand this new Ahsoka series if you haven't watched Rebels or maybe Clone Wars and all that. But because I have, I kind of understand it more, and then Dad asks questions and I answer them. And it's just a bit like that.
To be fair, I've only watched the first season of Clone Wars. I've not watched anything else. We watched the first two episodes of Ahsoka, and then we went back to watch Obi-Wan. So we're kind of jumping all over the place, but
no, we went through the rift in the galaxy and we're traveling back in time.
yeah, that's it.
Nobody said there was anything wrong with it. We got shit and we went back. Oh no, stickers.
What stickers to go on this?
It depends if you get it again.
Yeah, it's just, I think one of those has it down. So that's right.
You build yourself, Benji?
Yeah. I allowed Logan and Griffin to do kind of build, but I take my share. Also the modular buildings. I prefer to collect the minifigures. That's my. I like the minifigures. I don't go daft for the builds, but
the builds can be some of the
you
best.
prefer the modulars, do you?
Yeah, I'm the same as Logan, kind of the city kind of idea. We'd like to try and do some mocks. Yeah. It's getting everything together for them. We did do the Asda mock. The fresh kind of store, but they came out with the Asda stickers here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get a sticker there.
I think that's the challenge with some of the Star Wars at the moment is they've got to try to make it so that you can watch it without knowing like everything that's come before it. Because otherwise, you're just going to be losing the audience.
Certainly can't wait till Wednesday. Good week next week. Got Wednesday, got another episode of Ahsoka. Then we've got the live stream on Thursday with you, Matt, and then Friday it's release day. But I think I'll be going online this time. I only want that set with the GWP.
What story are you going to for Friday?
Well, I was going to go to the Sheffield one, but I think just because I'm interested in that Hogwarts Castle and Grounds, I might just order it online. And get the GWP instead of rushing about this time.
I'm hoping to head to Edinburgh.
They say that's a very good store. I want to visit Scotland. I do. Maybe
Yeah.
I'd like to go.
You know, if you ever head up this way, hit us up. We'll get a meet up.
Yeah, we will do. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, there's Bonnie Bricks I'd like to meet up with. She lives in Scotland. There's Sithke, he lives in Scotland. There's yourself. So I could definitely try and sort out a meet. Yeah, that'd be brilliant. That would.
I'm hoping to meet up with Sithgeek on Friday at the Lego store.
Oh, are you? Well, please do pass my regards on. I'm a big fan of his as well.
I will do. I think he does the train down, but he says hopefully he can hang about for an hour, getting between trains, and we'll go for a coffee and whatnot and get a catch up. I've met him. I met him once before, so he's a good guy. He's really nice.
Yeah, I've just been watching his vlogs. Actually, he took a trip to Billund, didn't he? To the legofan. Yeah, really good vlogs they are.
Yeah, other than meeting online, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure if these guys come up, we can try and sort of a meet.
Yeah, that'd be good. That will.
Yeah. Anyone want to take a crack at what that name is? Someone saying, "Hi, how you doing?" We're going okay. Hope that you're well. Sorry, I think that might be Russian. So,
How can you hurt?
Whoever it is, I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, hello.
how have you found the stream? We're happy that you're here. Hopefully, you stick around just while we
We'll go with H.
sort of
H.
chat. So,
Sorry, I can't pronounce that.
So yeah, I said we're worldwide. Yeah.
yeah. Shout out to Brett Fields. Hope that you're going well. Good to see you around. Hope that you're having a good weekend. And King Oldendorf, where in the world is Amberlire? Unfortunately, at the last, she had another commitment pop up. So yeah, it's missing Amberlire, but hopefully she'll be back for next week. And I think we'll have the stream next week, and then that will be sort of the summer series. And I think after that, then we'll be looking to do it possibly sort of once a month, and we'll try to organize when sort of suits most people, because we've all got different constraints. But no, I think generally the kids have been enjoying it and want to keep doing it. So we'll do that, but not having it interfere too much with school and everything else which is going on. So the other thing, we sort of touched upon films and things like that. I think for each of the kids in that here, if you can think of maybe your favorite superhero film or movie, whether it's Marvel or DC or something like that. I mean, do you have a superhero film that you particularly like?
Star Wars.
Or Star Wars. More like, whether it's a Batman or Iron Man or one of those.
Oh, Ahsoka.
No, it's still Star Wars. Okay, then. I wonder who's like Ahsoka.
So much. Then So can I be a bad guy?
Yeah, you can be that.
Okay, then Thanos.
Thanos, you like Thanos?
Yes.
So that would be like the Avengers films. Yeah. And why do you like Thanos?
Because he's powerful.
Because he's powerful. He can wipe out everyone. Fair enough then. Tom, what sort of would be one of your favorite DC or Marvel films or superheroes?
It's hard because I love everything apart from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series. I didn't like that for some reason. I didn't really get it. But I'd say it would be the Flash, like DC. The series they did, not the latest. I don't know his name, the actor, but I really like the Flash.
the TV series or the film?
Oh, the TV series. Yeah.
TV series,
Yeah,
yeah. Is it
good.
something Gustavov or something? I can't,
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching at least the first season of that, and then
That was one of the kind of first of the superhero series before kind of Disney started.
I love that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that.
yeah,
It was really good.
it's
Yeah,
all sort of
kind of
part of that Arrowverse sort of thing. It's sort of kind of Smallville, and then Green Arrow or whatever Arrow.
yeah, they all tied together, but it kind of got a bit for me because that was before you know, like Netflix, Disney Plus, all these kind of things, and it kept chopping and changing channels, and see trying to keep up with all the series. You're having to watch a different episode every night and try to keep up with them. It just became a bit much.
Yeah.
What's your favourite superhero?
I got minifig
Oh,
of our
I'm pretty
favourite,
sure.
well, my favourite superhero. Got Deadpool.
Oh wow! Sorry,
Deadpool.
That's
Deadpool,
Logan's
yeah, you
favourite superhero.
Yeah, my favourite superhero.
It's Captain
Well,
Has
Wing.
he
Definitely.
watched some of the films, or is it still sort of a bit too old?
He's watched both of them.
Okay
It's,
then.
Yeah, aye.
I watched the first one before the second one came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're currently filming a third, but give or take the writers' strike.
With Wolverine.
Just one sec.
We've got the new CMF Wolverine. Well, there he goes.
There he is, yeah. I don't know if that's the exact one that's going to be in the new movie. I don't know if he's got the blue on him, or I'm not sure. If that's any better, but yeah. I love the new
Salvage ship.
GMS ones.
Yeah, they had some set photos leaked or whatever, leaked as they say, from Deadpool 3, and they've got Wolverine in that traditional yellow and blue costume.
Yeah. It was kind of like it was a fight scene, wasn't it? I'm sure there was like stills of the fight scene between Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, I
know
think
if
it was
that's
that, and then
movie.
in the back they had a damaged 20th Century Fox logo sort of thing.
That was it.
Like that was massive scale.
Probably going to be the intro or something, isn't it? That's good. It'd be good to
Watch on the first night.
yeah, because obviously Wolverine died, so the Deadpool's in a different timeline. So this is a different Wolverine. So it's a good way to bring Hugh Jackman back into it.
Yeah, and it seemed to be they're sort of doing it because Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds are good friends, sort of thing. Because
Ryan Reynolds tried for ages. Every kind of opportunity was mentioning Wolverine and Hugh Jackman, and it had to happen, eh? Like it was building up for so long.
Yeah. I mean, if you follow their Instagram accounts, occasionally they'll be there, like joking around with each other and things like that. And there's some funny stuff that they've done to each other over the years. So you can sort of see Ryan Reynolds obviously wants Deadpool 3 to be a success, and if he can bring his friend back, and obviously Wolverine as a character, and depending upon how they integrate Deadpool into the regular MCU, because obviously he can break the fourth wall and they can get away with a lot more with him. So, because otherwise, it will be Hugh Jackman would have played Wolverine for like 20 years almost, because the X-Men original film came out, and I think was it 2001. So, and you look at it in that time, we've had 4 Batmans, a couple of Supermans, 3 Spider-Mans. Like, it's, for one actor to have a character like that for such a prolonged period of time.
He's perfect for that role. He plays the character really good.
Yeah. So I guess following on from that, an interesting question to the kids might be, if you could have a superpower, what would it be? If you could do anything, would you want to fly? Would you want to be strong? Get angry like Hulk?
Teleportation.
Teleportation. Where would you go? Into a bank or something?
Into the Lego store every night when it closes.
Yeah, just go into all the different Lego stores and clone army build. Okay, I've got all the ones from this one. I'll go over to Edinburgh now and back from Edinburgh into Leicester Square. So I don't know if you heard it, Tom. The question was, if you had a superpower, what would it be?
Oh, stop giving me hard questions. I heard that. Invisibility, yeah. But I could choose when I wanted to go invisible.
Invisible.
So I could say a word and it'd be like, and I'll be invisible.
But then that's 2 superpowers.
No.
There's a reason for invisibility. You could
not
go
getting
invisible,
or something like
sneak
that.
into the Lego store, and then boom, where'd all the Lego sets go? They've started flying out the store. I don't know.
Never thought of that. All you see is floating Lego sets down the corridor.
Just go invisible when you get to the till.
Sorry, I left my wallet at home. Boom, I'm invisible. I'm gone.
And Lego Logan, what would be your superpower if you could have one?
Yeah, invisibility. So.
Well. And what would you do with it?
Rob the Lego shop.
I think the Lego store better start worrying if superpowers ever come good.
Yeah.
We've got three villains here.
Early releases. We'll hold them hostage until they give us the early sets.
Yeah, go to villains and do that. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of the times they've got the early sets. They're all out the back. They just can't bring them out and put them on the shelves. So, well, you just go invisible and walk out to the staff area.
What if I were to go invisible and sneak into the back?
Yeah.
Well, there's a plan.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I think before we got started, we were chatting backstage about Fortnite. So when did each of you sort of start playing Fortnite? Tom, has it been something recent?
No. I mean, I recently just started back. I gave myself like a big 2-year break, but I started playing just the release of Chapter 2. So Chapter 2 Season 1. That's when I started, and then I think I stopped at Chapter 3 Season 2, something like that. And then I'm back, so I love it. It's really good.
Oh, brilliant. And Lego Logan, what's you've been playing for a while?
I'd say I started in like 2017, so I've been playing for about 5 years. I've played the game quite a lot. I've had every tier 100 since like Season 7.
Oh, wow.
So I don't really play that much. Just to get the tier 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. I love the in the Battle Pass Fortnite. I've done another collab with Star Wars and put Ahsoka as the secret skin. But it's not really secret. You can see it.
Yeah, they need to change that. They need to go back to secret skins.
Yeah.
I mean, it was leaked the day before.
As soon as I get it, that's all I'll wear.
Oh, that's what I said to my friend.
I've got all the what do you call it? I've got all the clone trooper skins.
Me too.
Yeah. They're really good. So yeah, I recently just got the battle pass, so I'm trying to work my way up. And I'm really into like the ranked. I've qualified my rank to do tournaments. So I've started doing them. You know, trying to earn a bit. We'll see.
And what about you? How long have you been playing for? Since last Christmas, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your auntie got it too for you. And what's your favourite skin so far?
Circa,
Still haven't got it. And other than that?
Other than that,
We should do a Fortnite live stream.
Yeah.
Renegade wait.
The Renegade one. Yeah. You probably
I've got that skin. I've got Renegade Raider.
You've got what?
I've got Renegade Raider. I'm being serious. I've got Renegade Raider.
I need to add you, please. Right, me and Niall need to play with you and everyone else.
What other skins you got?
Well, I wouldn't say they're rare, but I've got loads of Christmas and Halloween skins. So, like, they're sort of rare.
Yeah.
I've got, like, the Merry Marauder, Odin Elf. I've got Skull Trooper, Gull Trooper. But basically just a bunch of the basic holiday skins.
Yeah.
What was the one you would have to get?
I mean, what's been everyone's favourite collab with Fortnite? What's the favourite collab?
Ahsoka.
I'd have to say,
I think somebody's got a wee fancy for a sofa.
I'd probably have to say this year's what do you call it, Star Wars collab,
Yeah.
May the 4th. I think that was pretty cool. My favourite lightsaber was probably Darth Maul's, where you could just fling rocks at people. That was so not overpowered. It was perfectly balanced. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
you guys like that. Sorry, go Tom.
Oh, that's right. Mine would have been. Oh, this is a while ago. I love Star Wars, but the Marvel collab in Chapter 2, Season 4. Love that.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good season. The entire season was based around Marvel.
Was that the one with Tony Stark's?
Yeah.
What was it?
Stark Industries.
Yeah, I can remember that one.
You didn't play that though.
I didn't play. I can remember you playing it though.
Well, you did play it. You played it for me because you had a broken leg.
Aye.
Got me all the levels.
Broke my ankle and got him all his levels. Well, I couldn't do anything sitting on a couch. What skin did you get for that?
We didn't get the max out skin, but you got me a few of the rainbow skins. I really wanted the rainbow Wolverine. So that was obviously I was named after that, so I wanted to try get full Wolverine. Didn't happen though.
You got the full Mondo loadout, didn't you?
Yeah.
Do you think they'll ever do a Lego collab with Fortnite?
We have confirmed it. It's this season.
Have they?
I
We're
heard
not
a
really
rumor.
confirmed, but it's been leaked.
I heard a rumor that this season there was supposed to be the entire map was supposed to be Lego. It was supposed to be a Lego based season.
Oh, that would have been too good. I would have been getting my brick separator out.
Oh, that'd be such a cool pickaxe.
Yeah.
That would be funny, actually.
What they could do is they could do what they done like the plunger pickaxe.
Yeah.
That was one idea. Give me that.
But the Lego file is almost as big as season's file.
Yes, we run around like this. We just smack stuff. Or maybe it can be like the Infinity Blade and we just go around with a big giant brick separator.
Yeah.
And there can be a live event where there's just a big massive brick separator rocket and it launches into the middle of the map and the entire map explodes and that leads us into a new chapter.
Yeah. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, it'd be a shame because everyone would be separated from each other. But my jokes are on point. There's no breaking that.
Who are you getting your dad jokes off?
Me.
That one.
Learn for the best.
I just come up with them on the spot. I think I'm almost done.
You're almost there.
Yeah. Then we can open up all our CMS series.
You picked up the, I don't know if you've got it, you've probably got that down too. You've got the Batman and the Doctor Strange. It was in our local Tesco's, poly bags. Really like this Batman with the kind of the all-in-one the mask and cape.
He kind of looks like he dressed up as a bat. I'm not gonna lie.
I like the cape like that better than them
Yeah.
cloth. Something like
Yeah.
that.
It's the same with the Doctor Strange. We didn't pick it up because you get
There's
it.
more detail in them.
It's the exact same Doctor Strange you get with the
Sanctum.
Sanctum. So that's
Ooh.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I much prefer. I wish they'd go and do the cloaks like that.
yeah.
There's detail on them. I know they're molds, and but the way that they pose the cloaks on the characters, it is so much more. I think, especially
To be
for display
fair,
purposes, it looks brilliant.
The cape on Storm
It's quite cool.
is really cool. So it goes onto her hands as well as under her head.
Yeah, but I
So
do
it's,
like them molded ones. The molded ones to me are a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
You get more detail on them.
Aye.
I believe that is not done. Now to set up a scene.
No, show everybody it first before you set up the scene.
You're fast at building. I know that, Logan.
Yeah.
Too fast.
How long does it take to do a modular?
Don't know. How long does it usually take?
I usually kind of stagger it. I'll allow me to do so many stages because if not, it'd be a modular in a couple of hours. That's
Yeah,
cool.
you'll be able to enjoy the build yourself.
Ooh, that looks nice.
Wait,
That's
let's
good,
see if
that
we can
one.
grab an angle.
I'll hold it.
Is that the one where you can turn the top and the door swivels round? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
See if I can
reveals it.
quickly just move Luke back into the elevator. Okay.
Lightsaber jamming.
Oh. There's always a problem with something.
Right, try again. There you are.
Not getting his lightsaber. Right. I can't get an angle.
Something like that. You can see it better. There he is.
And then he force pushes him.
Out of the way.
It's a nice set.
Yeah, it's cool.
Now we open up some of the minifig boxes.
Oh, big drum roll for Logan. He's going to see what he's got.
I'll open up one. I'll open up one of them now. Where do you open these? Oh, I got messed now.
Can't you have a guess first, Logan, by rattling it?
So,
Okay, a bit late for that. I already took it out.
well,
Can I just say, I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. You're getting Moon Knight on your first one.
Very close.
Oh. Is it a Marvel one?
It will be Marvel one. They're all Marvel.
Let's try get him in a cool action pose.
Him?
Building suspense.
Oh, trying to get him.
How many bags do they have? First teams.
Oh, they're in boxes now, so there's 12 of them, I think.
Oh.
Ah, Mr. Moon Knight.
Oh, wait, I got it.
Mr. Knight, it was close.
Wait, what is it? Oh,
Literally.
Mr. Oh, I forgot he had
You,
two
you,
stars.
you were home, Mum?
One second.
Okay. So that's I've got 5 now. Wait, let's see if I can try to hold all of them up. I don't see how this could go wrong.
Did you just pick from random from the box in the supermarket, or did you just go through?
No, we got somebody local that had already.
Oh,
sold
right.
them. So
Oh,
we've been informed that we should have all of them. You know,
So you've gone like sort of holes on a box, you mean?
yeah. Well, I went into a shop.
Something failed there. I don't know what thing.
I think it was about a week ago. I went into shop. No, it was a bit more than a week ago, and I picked 4 random ones because I was like, I'm not buying any more than that because I ended up getting doubles, and
Yeah.
I knew that somebody would end up having them on the aftermarket, so I thought, get these 4, and by luck, I managed to get 4 different ones.
Yeah.
So I kind of waited and found somebody that had already got them, and kind of opened them and checked them for us. And so we've not looked at any of them. Or
Yeah.
fingers crossed they're all right.
Because there was all this where you could weigh each of the boxes, and
Yeah.
so somebody put the different weights of the different boxes. But to me, it's not really the idea, because the idea is you blind buy in. It's a surprise at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You don't know what you get in. Yes.
I used to love the feel in the bags.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I must admit, because if I knew, I used to study if they were holding something like a bow and arrow, you know, particular element to that particular figure, and I used to feel for it, thinking, yeah, that I know what that is, and you used to get a buzz, didn't you, from opening it? Yes, I got that right, because you were guessing. You know, I do miss that. I mean, the one thing I've noticed, you know, when you go and buy the Lego magazines, on the front where you get 3 figures,
Yeah.
they've changed to putting them in paper bags.
Yeah.
Now, they still give you the same feelability, you know, of the
Yeah.
foil packs. So why
That's-
did they go down, a route of that vein? Because it would
That's
have been
exactly
hard.
what I said. I said, I don't know why they didn't go down the same route as I think it was the first one I seen that on was one of the Star Wars magazines.
It was
The paper.
212.
Yeah, the 212 was in
Yeah.
a paper bag.
Because
And
to
I was
me,
like,
these
wondering-
boxes, when you look at how much room is in that box and the minifig just in pieces at the very bottom, to me that's a waste.
Yeah.
The box doesn't have to be that big. You're talking of a minifigure here. You know, you
The
could
box-
get like that whole set probably just about in one of those boxes in
Yeah,
pieces. You know what I'm saying?
Really,
So, I think-
you could quarter that box and
Yeah.
put a minifigure in it.
Yeah, because I was amazed when I saw a photograph of the box open. You think, why is it that deep? You know, why does it have to be that deep? But I don't know. I just wish they'd have gone to the paper bags, so you'd still get a bit of that feelability, and you could carry on doing what we were doing with the elements. But no, we do miss that, don't we?
Yeah,
Because we
yeah.
enjoyed doing that.
Yeah, it's not that deep, Dad. Don't worry, it's not that deep.
No.
Let them try guess it is first.
Right, we've opened another one. Who do you think it's going to be? So,
Yeah.
bearing in mind we've got Storm, Wolverine, Hawkeye.
Kate
Kate-
Bishop and Mr. Knight.
She-Hulk.
Are you going for She-Hulk? Anybody else want to guess?
Not there. I'm just trying to think of what else was in that.
I'll hold the tech first up for everybody.
She-Hulk.
Yeah, if you got the one in the box there or something, because the main ones in the because I think it was Beast is another one.
You forget, don't you, which ones were in? Yeah.
Try to get an angle so you can.
Oh, so you
Which
got
one's
Scarlet
the
Witch,
Hulk block?
2 Midnights.
She-Hulk. I'm calling it now. She-Hulk, surely.
Okay, I'm guessing Moon Knight. Actually,
No, he's already done the Moon Knight ones.
I mean, oh, he's got both of them.
If you've got a brick separator, Logan, pop the figure on the end of the brick separator. It's sometimes easier as you hold it towards the camera.
I can't find one.
Not the 2 by.
Yeah.
I'll take that off and I'll put it for the camera.
Used
Oh.
one of those ones.
It is Star Wars. Wait,
Star-Lord.
what's it called?
Oh,
Star-Lord. Yeah.
What is that coding then?
Like grenades or something?
You said earlier.
Hearts?
What is Google? Is he going to be in a new series?
No, it was for some dark, black and white show.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember that one. I've not watched that.
Neither of that.
Is there any minifigures that you would have liked to have been in the series? Obviously they changed Kang. They taken him out and put in Goliath. Is there any figures that you would have liked to have seen in?
Yeah, they could have replaced Kang with Miss Marvel.
Yeah, it was one of the series, yeah. What other series has there been that they've not done
Secret Invasion.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Secret Invasion, but that's just been released, so.
Yeah. Have you guys been watching that, or has anyone been watching that?
Yeah, I've finished it.
I've watched one episode of it.
Well, is it worth a watch, or is it sort of, what was your sort of take on it?
No spoilers.
Yeah, I don't want to give any spoilers away because Logan's not seen it, but
Yeah.
definitely I'd watch it because it kind of explains a wee bit, where they're going to go and what's kind of been happening and what happened in. I don't want to give too much away. I would watch it.
Sure.
We've only been 6 episodes. You know, I just felt that an awful lot was crammed in. It could have been maybe put over 8 episodes and a bit more explained at parts. But yeah, I suppose that's what's going to happen with the Disney kind of series. It's going to be a lot of information in only kind of 6 episodes.
Yeah. I have watched most, not all, of the Marvel / spin-offs and series, but I just think after Endgame,
Nothing's good.
well, no, it's not that nothing's good. It's just died off a bit, just a bit.
I think the problem is everybody kind of followed all the Marvel right up to the end game. You know, it built up, and now they're having to restart again and rebuild. You know, a new timeline, all new characters. So yeah, it's kind of at the start, it's having to tell all the different character stories. But once everyone starts coming together, then you'll be like, oh, that makes sense. And
Yeah.
And it's good to see that, you know, like say, Miss Marvel's made it into one of the new movies that's coming out, so it just shows you that the TV series are jumping into the films. So
I'm pretty sure she'll be the first TV, like, show. She's the first show character to appear in a movie.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm just trying to think if there has been any which have done it.
There's been
they've done it
movies,
the opposite way, like say
yeah,
Falcon.
movies that have gone into series.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's the first one to jump from a series over, and it's quite a quick jump over actually, because that was only released. What was before Secret Invasion's Midnight?
Midnight was
Yeah,
like
it
one
was
of
on the same time as it got released the same time as I think Obi-Wan, or was it Andor? Because yeah, it was really bizarre. So like, because usually they used to alternate them. You'd have 6 to 8 weeks of Star Wars, 6 to 8 weeks of Marvel, and then that one they sort of. I think it must have been Obi-Wan. It's like after 2 episodes.
Obi-Wan. Yeah,
it was up there on the same thing, and it was just. I didn't watch Miss Marvel, and then watched pretty much everything up until Secret Invasion, and then I don't know whether it's just a bit of fatigue with it, or I've just found the Phase 4 stuff. It's like they've been okay, but then it just hasn't felt like they've had a cohesive story. Like all the other ones, you sort of felt in the background. Okay, they're all building towards Endgame or the Infinity Thanos or whatever it was. Whereas these ones, it's like, okay, so how did Hawkeye relate to Winter Soldier, relate to WandaVision? Like it's.
I think as well, like all these TV series are just about now. They weren't about in the first kind of phase, so Disney's obviously pushing these, and again, I think an awful lot gets crammed into only kind of 6 episodes, whereas the first phase it was all movies, so you were getting a longer kind of watch and getting to know a bit more of each person's kind of role.
Yeah, I think they're probably just also too, when you're doing a film, particularly a big one, which gets a wide release or whatever, you've got 2.5 hours, and your script and everything has to be pretty tight.
Yeah,
you can't have too many threads that you're planting for later, unless it really matters, like some of the Thanos stuff and Infinity Stones. Whereas the TV series, it feels like because they have much more time, they can do a lot of threads, and you sort of. And let the pacing be a little bit slower. I don't know. It's been interesting just because a lot of the Phase 4 stuff was more TV show based.
yeah.
You had Endgame, Thanos finished off, and then it was almost like once COVID kicked in, you pretty much had WandaVision and all these shows, and you've only had like one of the Spider-Man movies. I think Doctor Strange, Multiverse Madness 2 was kind of at the end of the pandemic.
Ant-Man, Quantum Realm.
4.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Love and Thunder.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. They're all kind of finishing, well, obviously Guardians of the Galaxy was finishing their storyline off. But starting a new one at the end of it.
Where's this go?
We have finished Yoda's Jedi Starfighter.
Yeah, let's just pull that up there.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I got that. Maybe. What is it doing?
Oh, very cool.
You've got
Lifts up there. You can do or do not in the cockpit.
Yoda.
I like the fact as well with the wings, they actually give you a piece here because you think, how do you pose them, or what's the correct angle to pose that wing at? You just with this little pin which you insert into there, that gives you then the perfect angle, so you get it right each side to display the wings.
Nice.
That's cool. That's an interesting technique.
Yeah, so you don't have to fathom about thinking, well, is that the right angle? You just insert that little pin.
Yeah, both sides of the
Then, of course, you've got the old,
Whoa!
Yep.
yeah, the old firing one that we can have some fun with, can't we? So yeah, it's a cool little build that.
I think you're enjoying it.
Swishability.
I think you're enjoying the stud shooter more than Tom.
Yeah, it's not for me, obviously.
Yeah, don't worry. It's not like I'm gonna shoot anyone else.
We're gonna open up another box.
Okay.
Oh,
Next time.
Oh. Who do you think it is this time?
So
you're missing a piece.
Right, let me have a look. I'm gonna inspect it.
So we have Wolverine and Storm, bottom row.
She-Hulk. She-Hulk.
You think he's She-Hulk? Well, who's the
She-Hulk!
character? Oh, Ultron. Yeah, I'll go Ultron.
I'm going She-Hulk.
Yeah, I'll go with Ultron.
She-Hulk.
No, this one here.
Yeah, She-Hulk.
That one.
Ultron.
That's Ant-Man, isn't it?
That's Goliath.
Oh.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Well, that thing. Goliath.
That's basically Goliath, is that not Ant-Man
I don't know.
supersized? I think it's Ant-Man. I don't know. I'm not sure. I really should know. Let's see.
Disgraceful.
Let's see the balls.
Oh.
Wait, I just saw two.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay. Here's one of the pieces for the minifig.
I can't see. Is it an umbrella?
No, wait, no, that's on maybe help. That's on maybe help.
Oh, Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you say you already had Moon Knight?
Mr. Knight. So there's two. There's Midnight and Mr. Knight.
But you said you collected both of them, Dad.
I told you I had the other. Yeah.
It has a plug, doesn't it?
Oh, two.
That piece
Oh,
of
where
Midnight has three. And we can change it to three. Like,
Was it part of
we've got
the
Mr. Knight, we've got Midnight, and we've got the guy who speaks like French or something.
That's not him though.
I know. It looks like
Whoa!
I didn't need to do that.
Right, you can open one now.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to-
Oh, Dad!
He's getting shot.
I don't know why they brought them things out. At least.
Please, Dad.
We
I wonder-
got some
They
brand
give you
new
respect. Oh, they give you respect.
minifigures as well that involve pizza
Okay.
and also involves a recent movie.
Ninja
Guess
Turtle.
what? We are going to be building, well, another set. Oh, sorry.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't in the Marvel CMF.
Where
No.
is it?
No, these are the new Marvel minifigures.
Oh, okay
Wow.
then.
Is that from the new movie?
No, they're old ones.
These are older ones.
Oh.
Cowabunga.
The new movie coming out, we thought
You had them, right?
it'd be great to have in the city.
Cowabunga, catch 'em all.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're cracking open another set. Small one, but I think you're going to like it.
A super!
Yeah, we thought you'd like it.
Yeah.
Do you have that?
It's like a brickhead.
Yeah.
Oh, Matt, I know what you need to go to the shop and get.
So
Hey Benji, are you remembering to scan your Your
You know what?
instructions.
Because I've been so busy this week, I've not even got the app or anything downloaded.
The app?
The new app for
What app?
Insiders
Yeah, I've
One
got to do
with
mine.
insiders.
instead of VIP. It's Insiders now. I've not even had time to download it. I really need to get
I've even noticed that the electronic card that you get, you know, for if you're an Apple user or whatever, that's changed now to Insiders.
All right, good.
That's all changed.
Yeah, I need to get it set up, especially for Friday. Yeah. I need to find a spare few hours and get all the instruction manuals dug out as well.
Well, people were saying that, and they're right, that on the instructions for the brickheads, there's no QR code.
Mm-hmm.
But I've just noticed when I've opened the box, under one of the flaps of the lid is a QR code.
Wonder if that'll work.
So I'm going to keep that to see if it'll work, because although there isn't a QR code on the instructions, I'm just wondering whether that one will work off the box.
Good shout. I wonder.
Yeah,
I wonder if that's just a QR code for maybe instructions or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to let us know how you get on with that. I need to pop out for 2 minutes.
Yep, it takes too long.
You take the show.
I know.
Something like that.
I don't know whether you realised, did you, Matt?
Sorry?
People were saying that on the brickhead, there's no QR code on the instructions.
Instructions, yeah.
But I just noticed in the box on one of the flaps there's a QR code.
Oh, okay.
So I wonder if that will work. I've yet to try it, but
Yeah.
one of the flaps. So
yeah, no, definitely.
may be missing that if you haven't got the box. So that's interesting.
Yeah, because it's going to be the sort of thing where obviously, you know, people are probably going to keep the instructions and not necessarily the box. So
Yeah, I just noticed that.
But does that, because that's the thing with the instructions is, I think they can print, like, you know, they can print all the books normally and then they can run it through and just have the QRs uniquely printed. Whereas I wouldn't imagine you can really do that on the boxes as easily. So whether or not they're all unique or they're just the same, you're going to be really curious to see what happens when you're trying to scan that.
Yeah, I'm just going to try and look into that a bit more.
Got a question for everybody.
Yeah?
If Lego made a CMF series on a theme that exists that doesn't have one yet, or a theme that doesn't exist, what theme would you pick for a CMF series?
Well, the obvious one for me would be Mario. Like, you know, we've got all the weird shaped things. Like, do a proper Mario. Like, surely that's got to be coming, but who knows?
I've got a good one. Vinny, you might like it. Ahsoka!
Yeah, I think that would be a winner. So, although then that might take away from the actual sets that they're trying to sell at much higher prices.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if they could do a Fortnite one, I think that would be.
Skins would you have in it though? That's
Peely Jonesy, that would be the main one that would be in it.
Peely, because they already have a banana thing, so Peely would be good.
We basically already have Peely.
Hot Dog Man. Glizzy. What was that guy?
Yeah. Have they done any chickens?
Yeah, in a battle pass. I can't remember his name.
Clock or something.
Yeah.
That big chunky one.
Just like the one this season, the big chunky fish.
Yeah, I just unlocked that this morning.
Have you been buying tiers or something?
No,
Oh, yeah.
I've been
An awfully high
grinding.
level.
I've been grinding. I'm a serious player.
What level are you? Was it at 30?
37, I think. 37, 8, 6, I don't know.
Oh, 36.
There's definitely some tier buying going on here.
No.
There's something going on here. Like, I've done
If
all
I
the
was
challenges
tier
and I'm like only level like 7.
You play
I
a
can
lot of
help you
creative.
if you want.
You play a lot of creative.
No, I don't. I just do complete as many challenges as possible. Do ranked and normal matches, and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't really play builds.
You play 0 builds.
Yeah.
I mean, I mainly just I do play creative to like warm up, maybe like with my friends sometimes. So.
Do you play creative maps a lot?
Not a lot, but I do.
If I go and play creative, I usually try to find a map that gives XP for eliminations or something like red versus blue.
Yeah. I found
Yeah.
one that usually gives you 3 to 6 levels a game.
Whoa.
So,
You have to play the game and do challenges. Like, this is just pure cheats here. I knew something was going on.
No.
It's just optimal strategy.
Yeah.
Something going on.
but
I mean, we have-
Fortnite made it. So blame Fortnite for it.
Blame Fortnite. Yeah.
I think what should be the case is that you can't buy tiers at all. You have to
Yeah.
grind for it.
Oh yeah, I think this is completely a waste. 150. I just realized 150 V-Bucks. That's actually quite a lot. For one day.
Yeah, but then there's also the deal in the item shop they try to make you do. So it's like 2,000 something, I believe, for 25.
But you have to buy the 64 one if you want level 100, which is in complete
Nonsense.
yeah.
I mean, do we get Tom? Did you come up with a CMF series?
Yeah. Ahsoka.
Okay, sorry.
don't-
And Lego Logan, what did you have anything in mind?
Oh,
What was this? What was the question?
I'd asked if Lego was to either make a theme or make a CMF series based on a theme, what would it be? And mine would probably be Clone Troopers.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be a good way for Lego to make money, and it'd be a good way for people to make armies. And for like,
Armies.
they could make they could do some ones that they've not done in a while. Like they could do the Kashyyyk ones, and they could just have like one Kashyyyk trooper, and then so people are still being able to buy them or whatever. And they put them in paper bags, not boxes.
I just saw
It's
what
almost like
Niall.
what they do with the.
We have another box.
Oh,
Oh,
Does anyone have guesses again this time?
She-Hulk,
just-
finally.
She-Hulk. Yeah.
She-Hulk.
It's like gotta get there eventually.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hope
Either
let's see what I
She-Hulk or the character that isn't Ultron.
Yeah.
Goliath.
Goliath. That's the.
I just saw what Niall put in the chat there. I'm not. Promise. I don't take any credit here.
That is quite cool. And so is that.
Yeah, I have that up.
These accessories are quite detailed. I will just say that to tease the now.
Oh, okay. So Oh, I don't know then. I'm still saying She-Hulk.
So I think you said you already got Kate Bishop, because didn't she have the little dog? Or am I thinking of the wrong one? No, there we go.
She-Hulk, you're right.
Oh, I got it right.
So let's see, she's got a detailed, I'll take that off. She's got a document on the Abomination from like the show.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
She's got the focus.
it'd be like the case file.
I learned a lot.
There's a video on the what do you call it? There's a picture of Abomination, and it says email Belonsky or something, and then she's got a phone, and she's phoning Wong. I don't know if that one will be able to focus.
Yeah.
There's a wee picture of Wong.
Yeah, I did learn a lot from Shang-Chi and She-Hulk. The two stories in the middle, like, combined a bit.
Yeah, well, if she's phoning Wong, then she can never go Wong.
Oh,
Right.
That code off the brickhead box doesn't work, by the way.
Doesn't work. No.
No. That doesn't.
Do you have a normal QR code scanner?
Yeah, well, my camera's supposed to pick up any QR codes, to be fair.
So what happens if you just use that? Does it just take you to the Ahsoka brickhead?
Where are you seeing this QR code?
There's a QR code on the CMX on the bottom. I don't know if that would work.
Yeah, it probably would.
It comes up with a six-digit number.
That code on the brickhead box doesn't do a thing.
Okay. It's just got all that trouble to do nothing.
yeah.
I'm just having a wee look to see what the QR code does on the boxes.
We need to do all the other instructions, the ones in your room.
Yeah.
Pile there.
I have a stack, like stack.
Need some insider points.
I think one of my sets is from 2017, so
No, I think it was 18.
I don't think that's gonna work though.
No, you won't have a QR code.
Yeah,
It was
no.
18.
I'm pretty sure it's everything after 2018.
Yeah.
17.
No, it's 18.
Is it?
I wonder how many people have scanned their.
Finger spot just to click it down.
A lot, probably.
Probably so.
Oh, do you want to build?
It would be nice
So-
to build.
Sorry, hold on. Let me just do this.
I know the poll which we had there off to the side may have seemed a little bit random. It's sort of like, would you go into space? And just sort of thinking the other day, like, you know, obviously with kids and that, you know, given space tourism and, you know, SpaceX and everything else which is happening at the moment, do you think sometime in their lifetime that'll become more accessible to them, or is it just going to be something which, you know, nice pie in the sky idea?
I think as space travel evolves, I think it will be something that they could just book, like you would be able to book a flight. I can see that coming.
Yeah, we're gonna go see Ahsoka.
It'll be not for the masses because it'll be extremely expensive still, but it'd be something that I think will be available to them more so than us. Space travel.
Gotta go see Ahsoka.
Apparently online I saw this clip of Elon Musk saying he's gonna go to Mars, and that's where he wants to be for the rest of his life.
All right. Okay.
That's what I know. Apparently, well, he's got big money, hasn't he? So he's just gonna go up there and be like, "I'm gonna live here."
There's that old saying, isn't there? Life on another planet.
Where's the checklist?
Maybe.
See who we're saying.
These backwards.
We're still missing 4 characters and we've got 4 boxes left.
So I hope your friend was right.
Yeah.
Who are we still missing?
I'm into the kids. Would you like to go in space?
No.
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 You're
No.
going to go to space?
I don't know. It depends. I think I'd like to go if it was life-threatening. The planet's gonna blow up.
Yeah, maybe that, but meh.
Those things.
Or-
Yeah. Then what we're gonna do? Wreck another planet. So
Right, we know who we're missing now. We're missing. Okay, I don't know her name.
Agatha.
We're missing Agatha, Goliath, Echo, and Beast.
is the Agatha minifigure from
One Division.
yeah.
She's supposed to be getting her own show though, I think.
Yeah, it's next year.
Yeah.
And Echo's supposed to be getting her own show.
Yeah, she was on Hawkeye. Yeah. Yeah, I did see Echo was getting. Oh,
Yeah, I
so who
saw
was
it. Something earlier today because obviously you've got the writers' strike and actors' strike, and that's having knock-on effects now. And a lot
Yeah.
of TV shows and things like that are seriously getting blown out. Like something like Stranger Things, the next season was meant to come out like next year. That's at least now going to be 2025 before it comes out. There's a few other things that I think.
Craven the Hunter got delayed, didn't it?
Yeah. Wednesday is still on hiatus because that was meant to be coming back and sort of doing that. No, some other ones, and it's so like some are being knocked back now to like 2026 and 2027. So,
I know.
Yeah, it's a massive impact, that is.
I know a lot of series is for. Well, you can have a series, and you can really go in depth with certain characters and have their own series. I know stuff like that from places like obviously Marvel, and then I think The Walking Dead. They had some of them had their own spin-off. I don't know if they've come out yet, have they? Does anyone know?
It's the first one. Is that spin-off with? Well, not the first one, but with is it Daryl? Where he goes to
Daryl,
France. He goes to France. I've seen some trailers for it, but I don't know if it's out yet. I kind of watched a lot of The Walking Dead, and then it was the same. It kind of started dragging out too much, and again, trying to keep up with it was just getting a bit of pain.
I think it was Daryl getting his own spin-off. Then it was Rick and Michonne, or was it separate?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Carol.
What was the girl and is it Negan?
Negan.
Did they not have a spin? Negan and the other girl, I can't remember her name. They had a spin-off when they went to New York.
In the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. Right. Well, here's the next character.
Wait, we need guesses first before I show.
It's the Ant-Man / Ultron / person mystery. Yeah. Goliath.
Any other guesses?
Goliath.
Agatha.
Echo.
Oh, is that her? Okay.
Who was it?
Okay.
Oh, she's got a prosthetic leg.
What's that go from? I can't remember.
Okay, look, she's got a prosthetic leg.
Oh, her. Is it the deaf one?
That's really cool, actually. Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah. Kind of move it. You can see right through the leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
That's very good.
Whoa.
A nice hairpiece as well. Sorry, I know you just turn it off, but like the hairpiece.
Like the hair, the ponytail.
Yeah, quite nice. Good detail on it as well. Print detail on Braden.
I love the leg, Michelle.
Yeah, the print detail on this CMA series is really good.
Just a quick question. I'm wondering, you know, when Ahsoka and the Clone Troop, and Clone Wars and stuff had blue lightsabers. The story from her going from blue, from blue to white. Is it because she's killed a Sith, then her lightsabers turn white?
Uh,
The Sith Lord.
I'm not quite sure. I don't quite know about the lightsaber colors. I don't quite understand.
I've followed a lot about lightsaber colors, and I've heard, depending on like who you are as a person, like the Force you wield. I know you're strong with the Force if you have green, and you're very balanced and you know what to go into. Purple, I think, like Mace Windu, has a very attacking but then defensive style, so you can use a bit of the dark side, but I don't think it's a lot. And then white, like Ahsoka's, I think you have to be blue lightsaber, and to kill a Sith Lord or Sith, I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah. I'm almost thinking it might be partially explained in the Rebels series, which we haven't watched.
Rebels is good.
Because just by that, then, and I know it's trying to retcon things, but I don't think Obi-Wan's changed, and obviously he killed Darth Maul, although is it only a Sith Master as opposed to a Sith Apprentice?
I don't know.
And there's me. I just turn around to you and I go, I am your father. I got no lightsaber. Say I'm your father. Nice brickhead, that. He's getting me into brickheads, Matt. Oh God, I give up.
I had a short collection. For some reason, I was obsessed with like New York stuff, and where I bought the New York Lego postcards.
Oh yeah, you were obsessed with the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, the Statue of Liberty brick had to go with that, and then Dad, you've got the big, massive Empire State Building and Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, the architecture.
You got the Statue of Liberty minifigure.
Yeah,
Yes,
I have.
we have. Yeah.
I think it comes as a magnet. They were selling them really cheap in the Edinburgh store. It's like a magnet, but you can actually take the minifigure off the magnetic bit.
Yeah, I think they also had it as possibly a key ring. I was trying to remember.
Yeah, they did.
I remember you couldn't actually get it in New York, the Statue of Liberty, but you could get it in Edinburgh. It's like that makes so much sense.
Makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Have you done any of those new postcards? They're quite nice.
The Australia ones and stuff.
Yeah, they did Australia, London, New York.
Yeah, I think I've got one, but I think it was one of those things where it needed to make up like £10 to get to a GWP threshold, so I got it and then just never actually built it somewhere. But I do like the looks of the Australia one.
Do you want a New Zealand one, Matt?
Well, that's part of Australia, isn't it?
Yeah.
No. We don't have Richard around. Like one of our Kiwi friends, that would wind him up something chronic.
Yeah, that's like saying Scotland's a part of England, you know. It's doesn't go down well.
I've got a question for you all. If you had to go to one place in your life, where would it be?
Hard one.
Still haven't.
The Lego store.
You're going to live your rest of your life now.
Yeah, I quite like the Leicester Square one.
No, but if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you like to go?
I don't know.
Have you been to the New York Lego store? Anybody?
No.
Oh, New York.
Yeah, I've been to a couple of them. So, because there's 4 of them. There's one in the Flatiron that we went to. Rockefeller 2.
Yeah,
went
the
to that
one.
one. They
Just got a nice
used to
big
be
display
around
in
the
it.
corner.
I got my first Marvel set.
Yeah.
Fair man.
Another one that we walked past and we were thinking about going in, but the queue was crazy and some people with us who weren't particularly interested in Lego, so it's like, well, they're not going to wait around. So,
yeah, there's the queue was massive. The one we went to, we stood in it and got in, but yeah, some of the displays in it was really cool. I think it was like an Empire State kind of thing. You got a Spider-Man swinging about and loads of kind of minifigures. But
There's the one next to the ice rink. They can keep in Hawkeye.
Oh, that's at the Rockefeller.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they showed the Lego store in Hawkeye
Did they? I can't remember.
when they were shooting Kingpin. I'm pretty sure one of them got thrown into the Lego store.
yeah, that does sound familiar.
Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong.
You need to look that up. Research for next week. All right.
Next week.
So,
If I'm able.
I mean, getting back to that other question, I think one place I haven't been is South America, and I'd like to go to Machu Picchu. That's the Aztec ruin on top of the mountain.
Ah, nice.
So, is there anywhere you want to go?
Disneyland.
Disneyland? Well, that's next year.
Where's one?
So did you get all the CMFs that you wanted?
Logan's just nipped off the toilet. Couldn't hold any longer.
Fair enough.
He's still got 3 open up. He's going to open them up when he comes back, I think.
So, do you still have a lot of Benji, like the Duplo and stuff left over from last time for the next time round?
No, you know what? Never really done the Duplo. It was just kind of Logan got to an age where I had an old box of Lego up the attic from when I was kind of his age that I kept.
Yeah.
My mum and dad kept it for me, and then I kept it and put it up the loft because I always knew Lego was something that I like to kind of introduce Logan to. And then he kind of passed the Duplo stage and kind of went to the Lego, and then I think it was playing the Lego games on the Xbox that kind of got him into the Marvel one.
Yeah.
And I think he played that until he completed that, and it got him right into the collecting the Marvel minifigures and then the sets. And then, like say, the Daily Bugle coming out, kind of that with the Marvel kind of got him started on the City. And then it was like kind of playing catch up, trying to get the modulars. And there's a few modulars that will probably
Never yet.
be out of reach.
Yeah.
Like Cafe Corner. It's so like Cafe Corner and Greengrocers.
And that blue on the market.
Yeah, you're talking after well, if you're looking for them now, you're talking 1,200 to 1,500 for them, and that's trade.
No, you can. Cafe Corner, I went through and rebricked, and there's a few things like there's particularly some of the window angle pieces and things like that were only ever released in that particular set. But if you go for close substitutes, like because the Lego piece will be like 3060A, which they don't make anymore, but 3060B they do, so you can swap them. Which then for some of them, it's sort of like the main piece is like something like £10 each, whereas if you go for the substitute, it's like 20p each. So it still costs a bit to do it, but yeah, it's certainly not paying the ridiculous $1,000+ for it. So
it's crazy at the prices.
We got the town hall somehow.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll get Cafe Corner.
Yeah, or maybe as Matt says, maybe need to go down the route of Bricklink.
The thing that I found with Cafe Corner though was Yeah, it's kind of nice, but because it's so old, it uses a lot of like basic techniques. And then with that one, there's no interior, so it's it's literally just the building. Because the earlier ones, they didn't have anything inside. So.
Next to nothing. Like obviously, Assembly Square, the detail inside the building of them is great. You know, you've got what is it? You've got the 3 floors on either side, and then the 3 floors or the 3 floors in the middle, and everyone's so detailed, different parts, and yeah. You look at the older ones and the price that they're going for, and you're like, you're just paying for the exterior, really.
Yeah. The exterior, and then, you know, the early ones, it wasn't such a big thing in a line. And much like everybody else, okay, you come into it year 10, 11, 12, 13, and it's like, well, to be completionists, I need to go back. And it's like, well, everyone's got much the same thought.
Originally, the release Cafe Corner, just thinking it was going to be a one-off. You know, that wasn't a line that they were going to go down.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, it was so popular, they released what was it? The
blue one.
Market Street?
Yes.
That was a fan kind of base one.
A fan made that with that.
Yeah. Well, the thing I find interesting with Cafe Corner is on the back of it, they go, well, if you get 6 of them, you can make this building. Like on the back of the instructions. And you're just like, what? Like,
there was somebody, there's somebody got a big, massive one that's got so many of them. It goes around some of the shows. But yeah, you think to yourself, break them down, sell them individually. You make a pretty penny.
Yeah.
That was another thing with going down the modular route.
You know it's going to be expensive.
They kind of hold their value or increase. So some of the older ones that we've got, you know, if we ever hit the Logan grows out of Lego, which says he's never doing.
Guess what, everyone?
What?
Ahsoka!
Nice.
Yeah, we built Ahsoka. It's a very good build, actually. Really nice. What do you think, Dad?
Yeah, I like it.
Oh,
I
excellent.
wouldn't say I was an avid collector of brickheads, but yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. I mean, isn't one lightsaber meant to be facing backwards?
Oh, no.
Not that it matters, but...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, built it.
Make mistakes.
Caught.
Yeah, one's facing backwards, Tom. Come on.
All right, sorry.
No, it's just because that's the whole thing with her. She always has, you know, reverse grip. But no, that's cool. So, I mean, you can do whatever you want with it, obviously. But
Yeah. Whee! This time we're all good.
We've opened up another what if one. So now we're only needing 3, which is Beast,
Agatha,
Goliath, and Agatha. So which ones do you think it is?
Agatha. Yeah.
Behind
Agatha.
Yeah.
I'll go Beast.
Yeah, Agatha.
Beast.
Oh,
Beast.
it is.
1-0 to Family.
Is that another style where he's wearing glasses?
Yeah.
And he's happy. I can't get his hair on there.
I like his headpiece.
Look at that.
I like his hair kind of piece with the ears. Really nice.
It's a wee X-Men cup as well.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. You usually saw him in the comics or the TV show. He's either in a library reading or with a cup of coffee or tea or something. So it makes sense.
He was always in the lab, wasn't he? Kind of doing research and
stuff. Yeah. Who doesn't love stuff?
Quite looking forward to the Sonic brickheads, to be fair.
Right. Which one are you taking?
Are they coming out Friday, Matt? You know.
Right.
Sorry, what was that?
The Sonic brickheads. Do they due to be released on the 1st September?
I think they are.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh.
are we going to get the Sonic sets?
Well, the Sonics have already been released.
The Sonic sets.
Yeah, we're just talking about the Sonic brickheads. There's going to do so far. They've announced Sonic and Tails. I would imagine we get Knuckles.
Yeah.
Knuckles and Dr. Eggman or Robotnik will follow at some point thereafter.
What type of? This is for the adults here. What type of games did you used to play when you were younger? When you were our age, or maybe older?
Like 900 years ago.
Pac-Man. Pac-Man.
You mean video games or just in general?
Yeah, like video games.
The original Mario. So, Super Mario. Love Super Mario 3. Tetris, Dr. Mario.
It's like
Now, this is a big question. Were you a Sega fan or a Nintendo fan?
Both.
I was both.
I played about both.
Both.
Yeah.
But-
SNES and a Mega Drive.
As soon as the Xbox came out, I went to Xbox.
Right, yeah, because I know you went to PlayStation, didn't
I
you?
went to PlayStation.
My go-to game was Halo.
Halo.
Loved Halo.
They did a Fortnite collab with Halo. That's never coming back.
It's got an exclusive style if you play on the Xbox Series X. So if you play a game with it, you get an exclusive armor style where he's full in black.
Yeah.
Like his outfit is. And then there's one for Kratos. If you play with him on PlayStation 5, you get the golden armor.
Yeah.
Right, we've got two what if boxes left. We're not going to say who's left because it kind of gives it away. You've got to guess who it is.
Agatha.
Is it Agatha or
Agatha.
what was the other one?
The
The lion. What? Oh,
Goliath.
Goliath. I'll go Goliath.
Goliath.
Agatha.
Goliath.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
keep winning.
Picked it again. Yay.
No clue who it is though, because like it's clearly not Ant-Man.
No. I don't know who Goliath is.
Search up who Goliath is.
Do you think it's in Loki? In the series Loki?
Well, it's possible.
But he's holding Ant-Man.
Is he in
Okay.
Quantumania?
Maybe it is.
I'm trying to figure out who it is.
Right, last box, so I wonder who it could be.
Whoa.
It could be
Oh,
I know.
totally not Agatha.
Could be Agatha.
Agatha.
I mean, it could be.
it could be a duplicate.
Oh,
Could be
maybe.
not.
I don't think that would be very impressive if it's a duplicate.
You need one more and you just go hunting for like the next 2 months.
He'll be on the phone. I thought you said these were a duplicate. Send them back. You let me down.
It is.
Go on.
I've done it yet.
Agatha. It's Agatha. It's queer.
I'll build it first.
I thought you were quick at building, like.
No,
Send
ask
me.
questions.
Put pressure on him.
Ah!
Agatha.
Oh, the pressure's on now.
No. I forgot that.
I can't wait to see what you do with these minifigs in your photographs, Logan.
Well, I already had a scene set up before the live stream.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh,
That's nice photographs coming up. With your excellent work.
Who was in it?
It was behind the sanctum, and it was Kate Bishop and what do you call it, the dog. Right.
who is it?
Well, the person who it is.
Out of all the odds,
How did you get that one, Tom? About time you got one right.
I'm just too good.
Yeah. Better late than never, eh?
We got more than you.
So I guess we're sort of hit the 2 hour mark. So I think we'll sort of wind down a little bit and then sort of call it a day for today.
How have you got on with your build? Have you nearly completed it, Matt?
I'll just do
One more bag left.
Yeah, you want to show what you did today?
Oh, 2 more.
So you got sort of
Is it heavy?
the back part of the ship. So you can sort of see the back there on the angles. And then, don't know how well you can see it. You got the rudder on a hinge as well. And then you got a bit of a interior with, let's see if I can open the door, stuff not falling out.
It's quite a big model, isn't it? Because that's just the back.
Yeah, that's only about a third of it. So it's,
wow.
Yeah.
It is.
I know you can build 2 styles. Are you building it crashed or new?
Crashed.
Doing it crashed, so no, I'll move the camera down a little bit. So you got, that's what we've been working on today. And then you got the other part, trying not to pull all the wires out.
That's really cool.
You got the base, the island, and then the back sort of third of the ship. And then, let's see, it's lying down sideways. We've got to connect it onto the island. Where we can see the rest of it up there. So, yeah, no, there's quite a bit to it. And it's quite a decent build. So, I mean, because we've mainly just been building it on these streams, and I mean, this is number 7, mainly last week, and then the actual Redbeard minifig. I think take a leaf out of your book with this.
Ah, nice.
A cool little figure there.
Arr.
Arr! Some Lego.
The old wooden leg.
What did you think of the build?
the 7 seas, 6 fingers.
Oh. And another minifig, which
How many did we count?
it's
one
about,
in every bag.
yeah, there's about 8 or 10. A female pirate.
Oh.
So yeah, no, it's cool with that. So yeah, that's kind of what we've been building through. I think I'm seeing the bags as you guys been getting through them. We had Ahsoka. Was there anything else that we've missed showing? I think yeah, I'll just quickly go back over to Ahsoka and Yoda, the starfighter there.
Good day. Wednesday.
Wednesday. And then yeah, Lego Logan and did the Dark Troopers attack hallway, I think is called.
Yeah. So very spinny bit right now.
I bet you're going to get some cool photographs from that, aren't you, Logan? Because you've got a bit of a background, a bit of backdrop. Yeah.
Good out kind of hallway for some set scenes.
Yeah.
Be good.
Because you could work it as clone wars scenes as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's enough of a generic sort of hallway that you can.
I've seen some people take a couple of the sets and put them together, make it kind of
That'd be really cool.
a longer kind of hallway.
Yeah, on Rebrickable, I think there's some instructions there for doing that as well. Because yeah, I've seen that too, and somewhat thought about that at some stage. So cool. All right then. I'll just go around the last little bits of social media and everything. So, Trevor and Tom, what do you guys sort of got coming up, plans, any of that sort of stuff?
What are you working on? He's working on nothing. Working on my stop motion, Hocus Pocus. Did a couple more nights recently on it. Completely did a roof to complete the wrong way round, so I had to take that apart and redo it. But yeah, it's coming on. Like with anything with stop motion, it's such a slow project, but it'd be worth it in the end. It'd
be worth it. Yeah, no,
It
definitely.
looks amazing so far.
Bless you.
Oh, I'm sure it does. We can look out for that. I mean, it's the sort of thing you could even do, like, okay, the way you do it backwards, make a short out of it or something, and you know what not to do, or you know, if you're building this in the reverse direction or part of it.
Yeah, exactly.
At least then you can try to save some of that. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, no, we're looking forward to seeing that Hocus Pocus. So
We really enjoyed joining you all for this afternoon's build. So thank you for having us on again, Matt. Really appreciate that.
oh, it's brilliant. No, it's always good just to hang out with you guys and everyone here, and it's always a bit of fun with the kiddos. I think we've discovered the new love for Ahsoka, so that's always good from this side of things. And
Just a little bit.
Lego Logan and Benji, what have you got coming up on your socials?
So yeah, we've just unboxed all the new CMS. So yeah, I'm sure there'll
Hopefully
be
get loads of great pictures with them.
start integrating them, and also got the turtles as well. We'll look at kind of setting
Already
up
got a scene.
Well, Logan's just set up a scene with them at the moment, so yeah, hopefully get that. But yeah, just working on. Yeah, we're closing in on the 3,000 followers as well, which has been great.
That's amazing. That's an amazing milestone to get towards 3,000 followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
I think I'm just over 200.
So yeah, working on some new scenes,
Yeah.
getting pictures up. But nah, again, thanks to everybody for supporting the page, and thanks for having us on again. It's been really great. Yeah, enjoyed it, haven't you?
Brilliant. Always enjoy having you on, and you come up with some very interesting questions for all of us. And as we've sort of said before, everybody's details are down and around, so check them out. Particularly Lego Logan's on Instagram, doing some wonderful pictures there, and then Trevor's videos. Also on
Don't forget
Instagram,
to like the stream, folks. Give us a
YouTube,
thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yep, social media, and actually had a poll, and then have a quick little look at that. I'll just end it here, and it was, would you like to travel into space? I was a little surprised by the kids. Nobody seemed really all that fussed about it. So the poll is saying 62% was yes, and 37% was no. So thanks to everybody who voted in that. And just quickly, thanks to the people that were in the chat, which included One Brick Stud, Iron Man, Neol, KO, Brett Spills, Brick and Stuff, El Nino, and our Russian friend, which I'll just put back up on screen, however you want to pronounce that, Hux or something or other. Thanks for popping by, however you managed to find us. That was brilliant. And I think otherwise, I mean, did anybody else have any sort of last minute little comments or anything they wanted to say?
No, just stay creative.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Thanks for having us.
Stay creative with that. Thanks very much to the panel for joining, giving up their time and hanging out. Always great to be able to chat. Anything else you wanted to say at the last minute there? No, not even Ahsoka. So, I forgot to say, generally for me, Thursday nights, 8:30 UK time, 3:30 American EST. We've got the Thursday stream on our channel. We just released the top 5 most expensive sets for 2004 as a short, so always check that out. And I think we'll be back next week, same time on Sunday, 3 o'clock UK, 10 a.m. EST American, for the final one of the summer series, sort of building with the kids. And then after that, we'll switch over to probably just once a month or something like that. So thanks to everyone for joining for that. And we look forward to seeing you further down the line. Have a good one, and we will see you soon.
Everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Mr. Bigger, give me a super duper.
in case I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.